Hello, my name is Madhav Pinder and I'm here. I am going to present my assignment on the field placement which I have completed from Mill Creek Care Center, which is located on 286 Horse Drive in Southbury. I have completed 150 hours for my placement. Um, for me to get enrolled, to get selected for the field placement, at Mill Creek Care Center, I had sent a mail to the manager as well as I have applied for the diet head position from the website of Mill Creek Care Center, and then I received a positive response from their side, and the manager had has scheduled a on-call interview with me, and from there she selected me for the field placement, and I had to then I had to complete the online training, and then I was selected, and then I got to start my field placement at Mill Creek. Now, basic requirements for the placement were I had to complete vulnerable sector check from Valley Police, then I had to get myself tested for TB test, then complete Ontario's food handler certificate. I had to give my vaccine certificate with the booster dose, and I had to prove to them that I am eligible to work by giving them the study permit and the co work permit. My goals for the placement were like I set I had set five goals for the placement. The first goal was menu planning. In long term case, like we have to design menus which are fulfilling all the nutritional needs for all the residents, as there are many residents living in the long-term cares, and we have to make sure that we are serving them nutritional foods, as well as we have to keep in mind if there is any special requirement which is put forward by the residents while they were enrolled in the long-term care. My supervisor um, showed me the process of designing the menu for the residents, and then she also showed me like while we are serving in the servery, we how should we see the menu for the texture, liquids, fluids, if there is any special requirement like they are lactose restricted, or they can't have they need gluten free food and all those things. So my supervisor showed me all those things. Then managing orders and groceries, my manager showed me how to maintain the stock. Like she explained me the importance of FIFO, first in first out, and then she showed me like how they arrange groceries in the storage and how to check the stock. Then she also showed me the website of Cisco, how they put orders on the Cisco's website and everything else related to Cisco. Then teamwork and communication. Like without teamwork, we can't work in the long-term case because we need to coordinate with PSWs, then cooks, managers, dietary aid staffs, other dietaries who are working at that place, and most important, we need to make sure that we are communicating very effectively with all the residents so there is no confusion while serving the food to them. Like we need to make sure how much portion they need and all those things technologically. So my supervisor showed me all the different websites and softwares which are used at Mill Creek for recording the data of the residents and then maintaining the temperatures. Like Mill Suite is a device which is attached to the refrigerator, and we can record the temperatures in the computers and all those things. She showed me. Then Synergy is the most important software. She told me um, in Synergy, all the recommendations and all those things which are given by dietitian, then all the medical data of the patient, a resident, then his or her whole family history and everything is stored in the Synergy. And doctors and dietitians or everyone use this data on the synergy and then work accordingly. Like while working at this milk creek, we need to make sure that we are maintaining sanitary conditions. We should keep the serveries very clean because we are serving the food, and if the servers are not clean and if there is any contamination, then it can contaminate the food as well, and it can lead to some serious complications for the residents as well as us. And we need to make sure that we are doing our best to maintain sanitary conditions at that place. Things I learned from the field placement, I had learned like the best thing about the field placement was like all those theoretical concepts which I learned in my regular lectures in the first semester and second semester are now finally kept to a practical use, and this placement helped me gain extra knowledge about those concepts by practically applying it. And the other thing which I learned, like I was a team worker, but I didn't know that I can work team in this manner, because in the long-term cares or nursing homes, teamwork is the most important thing, as everyone is doing their best to help residents. And my communication skills has also improved while working at this place. Highlights from the field placement. Firstly, the supervisor tries to talk to different residents in a month to get idea like if they are liking the food we are serving to them, then all the different services which are provided to them by the milk care center, they are liking it. If they are not liking, then what should they would like to see, and all those things. And if they are not also liking the food, then what kind of food they would like to have, we are talk to them. Then other thing was when there was a conflict between two residents, like they were not getting along because one was introvert and one was extrovert. So at that time, we like for solving the problem between them, we tried to talk to both of them and understand the problem they were facing, and then we tried to like reach or find a possible solution in which they both can work and the problem can be solved. My responsibilities at dietary aid, like as dietary aid, the main responsibilities were table setting, then preparing the juice cart for the meals like breakfast, lunch, and supper, then taking the food from kitchen to the serveries area and dishwashing and maintaining the cleaning sanitary conditions, as well as taking the temperatures of the food and making sure that each and everything is at perfect temperature, and if not, then we need to let the supervisor the cook know and then take necessary steps according to that. Missed opportunities, like while working at the milk creek, I didn't get a chance to learn about the payroll system which was used by them. um, that is only thing I missed. Like influence for the placement, like I have become more patient after this. Like while working with the old people, you need to be way more patient and you need to be an active listener. Like you need to make sure what they would like to have and prepare the food accordingly. Then what to do, like after the placement, I got some insight about the food and nutrition industry in the long-term cares and hospitals and everything. And like for me to become a food and nutrition manager, I think I'll go for the human resource management program after the completing food and nutrition management at Georgian. And other thing is that I'll try to gain some more knowledge about the nutrition which we can provide to the residents, as there are various residents who have different problems and we need to make sure that we are serving the correct food to them. Recommendations, like I would recommend that try to complete the vulnerable sector check food handler certificate and tuberculosis test at time and start applying for the placements as soon as possible. And other thing is that we need to be very positive about the things which we are going around us while working at that place, because everyone is trying to do the best for the residents and be polite to everyone from residents to PSWs, cooks, and each and everyone working at that place. Like, and I think that the message I would like to give is that make sure to grab every opportunity which you get and whenever you can get to learn new things because it helps us in our overall development. Thank you.